Good morning. This is X-Pulse AI Morning Mix. It's Friday, June 26th, 2026. Today, Anthropic fires a major accusation at Alibaba, China's low-cost models squeeze the leaders, and the chip race heats up from AWS to Qualcomm. I've got Orion with me. Ready to jump in?
Ready, let's do it.
CNBC reported on June 24th that Anthropic sent a letter alleging Alibaba pulled off what Anthropic calls the largest known distillation attack to extract model capabilities. Orion, what exactly are they claiming happened?
Anthropic is alleging industrial-scale capability extraction, basically systematically probing outputs to train or tune another model to imitate key behaviors. Distillation can be legitimate in-house, but the accusation here is unauthorized, organized replication of proprietary capabilities, likely at high volume and with targeted prompts.
Is this more about security or about competitive pressure?
Both. Security because it's an attack surface. Rate limits, watermarking, anomaly detection, and policy enforcement all get tested. Competition because if someone can cheaply copy good enough behavior, it compresses the advantage of frontier labs. The White House OSTP push for coordination suggests this is becoming a shared defense problem.
The New York Times wrote on June 25th that Chinese AI startups like Z.ai, DeepSeek, and MiniMax are putting out strong models at lower cost, and that major clouds, including Microsoft and Amazon, already offer access to some. Orion, what's driving the gap closing?
A mix of rapid iteration, ruthless cost optimization, and strong engineering around inference efficiency. Some teams also benefit from tight feedback loops, shipping fast, measuring usage, improving. The result is models that may be slightly behind at the absolute frontier, but close enough for many tasks at a much better price-performance point.
If Microsoft and Amazon can offer these, what changes for the market?
It normalizes multi-model portfolios. Enterprises start shopping like they do for cloud instances, pick the best cost and capability for each workload. That pressures premium pricing and makes integration and governance, identity, logging, evals, and data controls more important than brand name models alone.
Insider Monkey reported on June 26 that Nvidia and Amazon Web Services rolled out Amazon EC2 G7 instances powered by Nvidia Blackwell GPUs aimed at production-scale workloads, plus software improvements like QVS for GPU-accelerated retrieval. Orion, what's the practical upgrade here?
Two things: more throughput for both inference and mixed workloads, and better systems around the GPU. The retrieval piece matters because many production apps are retrieval-augmented, vector search plus generation. If retrieval and ranking get faster on GPU, you reduce end-to-end latency and operational complexity.
So this is less about flashy demos, more about running the business?
Exactly. The real win is stability, predictable performance, and easier scaling. When the cloud provider bundles the stack, hardware, drivers, libraries, and optimizations, teams spend less time tuning and more time shipping.
Nikkei Asia reported on June 24th that Qualcomm unveiled a new data center AI chip lineup and supporting systems and said it will design a China-specific data center chip to comply with U.S. export curbs. Orion, how serious is this challenge to Nvidia?
Qualcomm is serious on silicon and power efficiency, but the hill is the full platform: networking, memory, systems integration, and most importantly, developer adoption. Nvidia's lead isn't just chips, it's the ecosystem. Qualcomm signaling rack server and memory tech suggests they're trying to compete as a system, not a component.
And the China-specific chip, what does that signal?
That export controls are shaping product roadmaps. You'll see more region-compliant accelerators, different performance envelopes, interconnect limits, or feature sets. It keeps revenue channels open, but it also fragments the market and complicates procurement for global companies.
Tech Times, citing Bloomberg, reported on June 24th that Qualcomm is in advanced talks to acquire AI software startup Modular for about $4 billion. Orion, what is Modular and why does this matter?
Modular is building a portability layer, the Mojo programming language, and the Max inference engine. The pitch is run models across different chips without rewrites. If that works at scale, it reduces dependency on any single vendor's stack and makes it easier to swap hardware as prices and availability change.
People talk about Nvidia's software moat. Does this actually poke it?
Potentially. Nvidia's moat is CUDA plus libraries plus mindshare, deep, sticky, and not exactly a kiddie pool. But if Modular delivers a credible abstraction with near-native performance, it gives buyers leverage, more competition on accelerators, and less fear of being locked into one toolchain forever.
Outsource Accelerator, via Eliciting Insights, reported on June 24th on a February survey of 120 U.S. health systems. 75% run or plan AI, but fewer than 1 in 5 have AI governance in place. Orion, what does governance mean in this context?
It's the operating system for safe deployment, model and vendor approval, data access controls, monitoring for drift and bias, incident response, documentation and accountability, who signs off, who audits, who can shut it down. Without it, tools can behave well in pilots and then quietly degrade after go live.
What's one concrete move a hospital can make Monday morning?
Create a single intake and review process for AI, one committee, one risk rubric, one logging standard. Start with no deployment without monitoring and an owner. It sounds boring, but boring is how you keep clinical workflows safe and defensible.
Before we wrap, a few more developments worth having on your radar, starting with the business side.
On June 26th, PWentz.com reported OpenAI is weighing delaying its IPO into 2027 amid market volatility and valuation concerns. And on June 25th, The Verge said Meta revived Facebook Creator Studio as a standalone AI companion app to help creators manage pages, scheduling, and guidance. Meta keeps turning workflows into assistants.
On the policy front, what shifted overnight?
On June 25th, the governor of California announced a state tool to monitor AI's impacts on the workforce, tied to broader state actions like the Transparency and Frontier Technology Act, Senate Bill 53. And on June 24th, Crypto Briefing reported OpenAI endorsed the bipartisan Defiance Act, enabling victims of non-consensual explicit deepfakes to sue.
And one for healthcare, and one for the group chat drama.
On June 24th, Stock Titan reported Oracle Health is integrating Theater's surgical AI to generate operative reports in real time, feeding electronic health records and billing. Also on June 24th, Fortune said Reid Hoffman criticized xAI, noting that by May, all 11 original xAI co-founders had left, never ideal for move-fast execution.
That's XPulse AI Morning Mix from XPulse for Friday, June 26, 2026. If this helped, share it with a colleague who likes their AI news tight and practical. See you next time.